What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Billy Kibaki, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to install any PS3 FreeShop on your jailbroken PS3. Now it doesn't matter what custom firmware you have on your PS3, it will still work for you. It doesn't matter if it's Rebug, Ferrox, or Spy or whatever, it will still work for you. If anybody wants to support my channel, you can do that by downloading Streamlabs OBS with the link in the description. So Streamlab OBS is the program that I use to stream games on YouTube. You can also stream on Twitch if you want. You can customize it any way you like to your preference and all of that. You can also download it on your computer and install it, or on your Android phone or your iOS phones. You can also choose themes to customize your stream to make it look more appealing for people, and also share the link around, guys, the Streamlab links. Okay, so let's get the video started. So guys, make sure that you have your USB stick plugged to your PC and make sure that it's formatted to FAT32. And you will need a few files, so here are the files that you will need. Okay, so as you can see now, I have MiniWeb, I have Free Game PKG. You can use whatever free shop you want, but I'm gonna use this one in the video. You will need the hand support files, you will need the PS3 dual boot, and also you will need your custom firmware that you previously had on your console. So whatever custom firmware you currently have right now, make sure that you download a copy of that custom firmware, because you will need to install it back on your PS3. And you also will need a toggle QA. Okay, so let's just copy over the free game PKG and the toggle QA first. Okay, the next one I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open up the hand support files. Okay, and I'm just gonna highlight everything, and I'm gonna drag it and drop it on the USB stick. Okay, now we can close it down. And the next thing you want to do is extract the PS3 dual boot right here. Then copy the PS3 folder and paste it on your USB stick. Okay, so once that's done, what we can do is eject the USB stick and plug it in the right USB port on the PS3. So let's go over to the PS3 now.
Hey, listen!
Okay, so now that we're on the PS3, make sure you guys plug the USB in the right USB port on the PS3. Also, if your console is on DeX, make sure to change it back over to KEX, because you will have problems if your console is on DeX. Alright, so if it's on DeX, change it back over to KEX. Then you can change it back if you want. Alright, so change from DeX over back to KEX. Okay, so let's go over to Package Manager. Oh, as you can see, I am using a custom firmware PS3. And let me go over to System Settings. So there's my firmware version 4.82, and there's my MAC address. Make sure you guys take note of everything, because I'm going to show you the exact same thing when I'm done doing this video. Okay, so make sure you guys take note of that. So go to Package Manager, install, then standard. Then you want to install toggle QA. Press circle once it's done. Now locate the toggle QA. When you run toggle QA, your PS3 will beep once and then it will reboot. That will indicate that the toggle QA was enabled. So let's go ahead and run toggle QA first. Okay, so my console just beep. Not sure if you guys could hear that, but we're now done with the toggle QA. So what we need to do is go all the way up to system update, go down to update via storage media, then you will see 4.82 overflow version 2 dual boot. Press OK. Then press right, accept, and start. Okay, so my PS3 has just been rebooted, so I'll go ahead and log back in. And as you guys can see, the icons, they are a different color. Also, none of these programs will work. That's the thing right now. Multiman will not work. Send enabler, PSN patch, none of those will work. And as you can see, I don't have webman anymore. So let's go back over to system settings and I'll show you the same thing again. There you go. There's my firmware, MAC address, and everything. So I'll press circle. And what we need to do from right here is go to your internet browser. Once you're on your internet browser, you want to press triangle, go up to tools, go to home page, use blank page, then press OK. Now exit the browser and go back in. You should have a white blank page as your screen right now. So there it is, a white blank page. Alright, so let's go back over to the computer now. Alright, so we're on the computer and what we need to do from right here is open up MiniWeb, and you want to run MiniWeb as administrator. Make sure to run it as administrator. Secondly, make sure that there's no antivirus turned on your PC because it will block the MiniWeb to connect to your PS3. Okay, so on your PS3 now, press the start button. You're gonna get the address bar comes up, so just delete what's there. Then you want to type the IP address that MiniWeb gives you right there. So let's go ahead and type that IP address. And there you go, it's exactly the same thing. So once you type the IP address, just press start again. And it should take you to this page right here. Now go to Han installer. Make sure that the USB is still plugged in the right USB port. So go to Han installer. Press OK. Press initialize Han installer. Okay, it's done. Press launch Han installation. The PS3 will reboot, so just give it time until it boot back up. Okay, so the PS3 has been rebooted, so just log back into your account. Go over, and as you can see, we now have package manager. So let me go back over again. Let me go back over to system settings. Let me show you my system information again. So take note. Let's press circle. Okay, so now we have a package manager on our previously jailbroken PS3. Alright, let me just try and show you that nothing will work. Um, let's use Rebug Toolbox, and there you go. We have that error message. So none of these will work. Okay, so don't try to run any of these. They won't work. Alright, so we need to focus now on um, enabling the debug settings. So what we need to do is go back over to our mini web. Okay, so you can close down the mini web and just reopen it back. Okay, so go back to your internet browser, press start, delete that, enter the IP address again. Now we need to select debug enabler right here. Press OK. Okay, now press initialize hand debug PKG enabler. That's done. Press enable debug PKG. That's done. Let me show you again my system information. There you go. Just in case anybody say it's fake, so go to your package manager, go to your install, then standard. Let me take this out of the way. Okay, so there we have the free PKG store. So install it. Okay, so now that it's done installing, press circle. And what we need to do from right here is just go ahead and reboot the PS3. As you can see, there's nothing there. We have the FreeShop right here, but it's not showing up on the main menu. So all we have to do right now is just go ahead and reboot the PS3. Alright, let me show you guys the system again, just in case anyone say it's fake. Alright, so let's go up and restart the PS3. Okay, so as you can see, the PS3 has just rebooted. So press X. Now go back over to game. And as you can see, we now have the free game PKG right here with all the functions and all the game and all of that stuff. Now let me go over again, just in case people say the video is fake. Let me go over again. I'm taking my time. Take note of the version and the MAC address. Okay, so as you can see, the games are right here. Everything is there. So let's go ahead and download this game. You can download any game you want, but this is very small, so I'm gonna do this one. Okay, so it's done installing. So let's go ahead, press circle. Let's go down. And here is the game right here. Let me go over again and show you guys. Just in case for those people who think that it's fake, take note again. Alright, so as you can see, we successfully installed free game PKG on our jailbroken PS3. Let's go back over to the PC and let's install back the rebug custom firmware that I was using previously. Okay, so let's go over to the PC. We can close this down because we're done with miniweb. So close down the miniweb and go back. So we will now copy over back our custom firmware, whichever custom firmware you had previously. Make sure you copy over back that firmware. Okay, so just wait. Okay, so we're gonna delete all of these. We don't need these. So open up the PS3 folder, update, delete the PS3 update. Perfect. Copy whatever custom firmware you previously had, copy it back over to the folder on the USB stick. Okay, so once it's copied over to your USB stick, you want to go ahead and rename it. Make sure you guys rename it the exact same thing. Okay, so that's it. Now go back out again. Now the game that we just installed on the PS3, remember that the game will ask for a license, so you guys should know how to activate these games. I'm gonna leave a link in the description, so make sure you guys watch that video to see how to unlock games. Alright, so eject our USB stick. Now let's head back over to the PS3. Okay, so now that we're on the PS3, let's go all the way back over system settings. Show you guys, take note again. Let's go all the way back up to update via storage media, and as you can see, there's my rebug 4.82.2 Rex Edition. As I said, install back whatever CFW was currently on your PS3 first. So whatever custom firmware you had on your PS3 before starting this video, go ahead and install back that firmware. So this was on my PS3 first, so I'm now installing it back. So press OK, press right, accept, and press start. Okay, so the PS3 has just been rebooted. Rebug custom firmware has now been installed again, and as you can see, the icons are changed. So we now have our webman, but the free game PKG has vanished. So that's normal, right? Here is the game. Let me go back over to system settings, go all the way down, and there you go, the same MAC address. So for those of you who think it's fake, I have another channel I can stream on. If you want, I can stream the whole process over again live, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so to get the free game again, to get the free game to show up again on your main screen, all you have to do is install back the dual boot, and then it will show up again on your PS3. So once it shows up again, download whatever games you want and then switch back over to your custom firmware. This is the only way it can be done. You will be doing a lot of back and forth installing, but this is the only way for now. You can install whatever store you want like that and have it to play on your custom firmware PS3. So as I said before, guys, you should know how to unlock these games. If they ask for a license, all you have to do is watch the video in the description and it will show you how to unlock these games. Let me go ahead and try it out to see if this game needs to be unlocked. Alright, so there you go. It says that it needs to be unlocked. As I said, watch the video in the description. It will show you how to unlock these games. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's how you install any FreeShop on your jailbroken PS3. All of these applications, they are now working once again. Okay, so guys, if the video was helpful, please like and share the video. And also guys, if you want to support my channel, you can download Streamlab OBS on your computer, install it, and you can also download it on your cell phones and all of that stuff. If you guys want to support the channel, that's how you can support the channel as well. You can also subscribe for more video to come, guys. So that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video.